Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, Libra, let's see what's up between you and this person. All right, so their energy, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, your energy, the Two of Wands, also showing up in reverse. And we see the Four of Cups. Okay, also showing up in reverse, and we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so when all the cards show up on this channel in reverse, we put them upright. I don't want to hear it. It's the way we do it. All right, so I see here that you have someone who, this is Jupiter and Pisces energy, the Nine of Cups. I feel like this person's quite a party person, Libra. And maybe sometimes they have a tendency to overdo it is kind of what I'm getting. But I also think that the connection is a lot of fun. And with this Page of Wands, this person's up for adventures. This person has this like fun, youthful spirit. Again, I think they're really exciting. It feels really fresh. And it does feel like they do want to take a leap of faith here with you or towards you. Now, they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, and they may be a little bit younger, or there might be a bit of an age difference here. So this Nine of Cups energy, and we see the Six of Pentacles energy in reverse. So I do see sometimes this person, they could be quite social, or they could be a social butterfly. So sometimes, you may feel a little bit neglected because of that. Like this person's always going out, or they always have social engagements. They've got a pretty booked schedule or calendar, which tells me that, again, that a lot of people like being around this person. This person probably thrives on social contact. But sometimes they may overextend themselves is kind of what I'm getting. So you may find that they like spend too much money, or they just kind of overdo it. All right, I just think this person's really, really active is what I'm hearing. They're viewing you as the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So they're definitely seeing you as very grounded. They're seeing you as outgoing. They're seeing you as hardworking, rational, somebody who's very spiritual, very wise. And I think they're also imagining being in a higher level of commitment here with you. Now, your energy, the Two of Wands. So you're definitely looking out at all the possibilities. You definitely hold a torch for this person. And, I think you're looking at that World card about a potential new beginning or a new phase for this relationship. With the Fool energy in reverse, Aries energy. But I can also see that my Libras out there, you don't really want to rush things, okay? You're not trying to rush it here. Maybe you've learned from the past by, moving too quickly, or just, falling in love too quickly. So I can see that you may be holding back a little bit. And you're viewing this person as the Five of Swords. So you may see too that it's a lot of fun with this person, but sometimes I feel they have a tendency to detach or kind of get sucked up in the whirlwind of their social activities and their friends and things like that. So I do think you're a little bit mentally conflicted about moving forward here with this person. Now, you may not be getting too emotionally invested in this connection just yet because you're waiting to see how things play out. But I definitely think that there is some sort of unexpected love offer coming in. Your person is viewing this connection as the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. So they're seeing here, Libra, with this Moon card that, they're seeing that there's this potential for deep romance. I also think this person may be somebody who kind of does tend to wear rose-colored glasses at times. So they may have you a little bit on a pedestal here is what I'm seeing. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but they definitely see with these two wolves here that you're very compatible. They have very deep romantic feelings for you. And again, they might kind of keep things a little bit surface level with you, Libra, but again, they're hiding those very deep romantic feelings. And you're viewing the connection as the King of Swords. So you do feel like there's a lot about this person and about this connection that's in alignment with you. But I'm also seeing here with the King of Swords, you're not letting your heart lead the way just yet. You're gathering information. You're waiting to see if this is right. You know, if you have the same habits, if you guys, you know, share the same, you know, morals, values, you know, you want the same things out of life. And with the Devil energy in reverse, Capricorn energy, some of you may be a little bit pessimistic about love, but I'm also seeing more than anything, like you've done a lot of healing, clearing, you know, karma, you know, releasing karmic situations. So you want to hold back. You don't want to rush in, and you want to make sure that, you know, this is the right connection before you let yourself get emotionally invested. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Libras need to know about this person? All right, so we do see that this is somebody that definitely does want to invest in you. And, you know, in their mind, in the way they're seeing things, is long-term here with you. Okay, broken heart energy in reverse. This person definitely doesn't want to get their heart broken. I also think that they've been doing a lot of healing, and they may also know that you've been healing. So it's like they're holding space for you. I feel like they're waiting to get cues from you, Libra, about how to move forward here. And we see blossoming abundance, but this person may be worried that they're not going to get what they want out of this connection, or that they won't be able to make things happen here with you. And for some of you too, I do see that some of you, this person may overspend. So that may be something that has you feeling a little bit hesitant, you know, like they go out too much, they spend too much money, they exert maybe too much energy, you know, just trying to keep up with all their social engagements is kind of what I'm getting. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? So we see girl talk. So some of you, this is like a fledgling relationship, or it's a nascent relationship, one that's just starting out. This person I do see with this time with friends. They spend a lot of time with friends. That repeated message that this person's quite gregarious. They're social. They're outgoing. They're happily single. They live in the moment. They like to have fun. And we see girl with a snake. I don't think that this person is like a narcissist. I'm not seeing an empath narcissist paradigm here with you two, but I do think this is somebody who may be recovering from that, okay? And, you know, again, they may be a bit of an overgiver and overspender, so they may attract people who tend to use them, okay, or deplete them. All right, let's see. In your energy, we see mirror. So you're definitely doing a lot of introspection, Libra. I'm getting a more serious vibe from you. Again, you may be a little bit older, maybe you're a little bit wiser than this person, but you're definitely doing the introspection. Despite having a lot of fun and enjoying this connection, you're like, is this really the person I want to settle down with or invest in, or should I keep it casual? All right, and we do see love call, but I do think you're going to hear from this person pretty soon. They're going to be telling you, you know, how they feel, or that they're missing you. And I do feel like this person is quite irresistible in a lot of ways here. But let's see what else they would like to say to my Libras. What else does this person really want to say to my Libras here, please? Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. So you might see this person as being a little bit scattered. Again, maybe they're not sure about the career they're in, if it's right for them. You know, they might be, you know, again, they just might be a bit scattered is kind of what I'm getting, struggling to find the right path. And we see ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So I'm not really seeing that, but I could see that at times, like this person. It's not that I think that they don't think about you, but sometimes you might feel neglected or breadcrumbed. And I kind of feel like, because like when, you know, somebody asks them to go do something fun, you know, they're always like, yeah, sure, I'll go and do that. And they kind of tend to think about themselves first. Again, a bit of a younger energy I'm getting, regardless if there's an age difference or not here. All right, so let's see what else my Libras need to know here. What else do my Libras need to know? All right, so we see time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Maybe some of you, you're feeling depleted, or like this person's always on the go. So if you need some time to recover, recharge, or just try to get your head right, wrap your head around whether or not you want to continue in this connection or not. Some distance might help you bring clarity, especially for those of my Libras out there who may be feeling overwhelmed. But, Spirit's saying, you should give this person a chance, or maybe even a second chance if you've kind of pulled back your energy already. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.